Bufflin here with Midwest Market Management. It is Thursday, June 26th. We're going to hop into U.S. weather from a national yield perspective. I've got Riley Sykard with me here today. We're going to utilize some Marcus Weather Group maps and take a look at what the forecast has to offer as we start to roll into the first week of July. Very critical time periods ahead of us. So let's see what we got, Riley.
Sounds good. You started it off well. I'll just hop right into the maps. So looking here first at temperatures next 1 to 5 days. This is getting us through the last day of June. In the south, they're seeing temperatures still in the 90s. Clint, you and I kind of talked about that on Tuesday. Other than that, everybody's got pretty solid temps. I mean, in the north, some areas still in the upper 70s, but 80s and 70s, and to the south in the 90s. Tell me that for late June. That sounds about on par, doesn't it?
Yep, looks like most of the Midwest temperature-wise here is set to ideal plus or minus 2.
Pretty much. So then moving to the 6 to 10 day, a little bit cooler to the south, and unless you're looking in Texas, but Missouri missing some of that heat. Everywhere else, more of the same, 80s to some 70s in Wisconsin. But for this time of year, temperature-wise, stuff's set right where you want to see it. So good to see there. Moving into the rainfall side of things, last 2 weeks, as we all know, there's been rain pretty much everywhere. It's been spotty, hit and miss. This isn't really anything new, or there's not really anything fresh. More rains have been falling this week in Iowa and Minnesota and Wisconsin, but other than that, I mean, it's just shaded it a little darker. So not really anything too new there, but the moral of the story is everybody's well watered right now. So moving into the drought monitor map, Nebraska's having a tough time this year, and then southern regions of South Dakota. That northern Illinois is not as dark as it was. So some of that rain that they've gotten has alleviated some of that too. So
yeah, and we've had a fair amount up here now, Riley. I'm in northeast Wisconsin. If you kind of wanted to hover over, you can see Lake Winnebago right there. So that's where I am. And we've had quite a bit of rain here this week. Nothing super heavy, just actually a lot of nice, just soaking rains. It's cloudy and mist, and now, and I do believe some of the radar I've watched has made it over that area in northern Illinois. So I think that that should be improving.
Yep, I agree. So then moving in next 1 to 5 days, that same region we just mentioned is looking to be pretty much the only region to get any substantial amount of rain, which with Wisconsin's included into that. But the big thunder boomers we've seen over the last couple weeks, they're looking to slow down a little bit, but still a lot of rain in the forecast. And for this time of year, any rain received is good news, and good news for farmers, bad news for the markets. So interesting to keep there. 6 to 10 day, some rain in the northern corn area, as I'd call it, Iowa, Minnesota. Dakota's looking to get some. South finally looking to get more of a little dry spell in there. When we're talking about it from a market perspective, Clint, there's no reason to get bowled up right now when you're looking at the weather maps.
No, it's and this is pushing us out to the 5th of July. So combination of no heat and plenty of moisture. It's looks like it'll be interesting and fun to see how the yields shake out this year, Riley.
Yep, I agree. So putting it all together, the 1 to 13 day, that 10 to 13 range has some harder rains hitting that eastern corn belt, and then just the eastern half of the United States as a whole. So other than that, I would assume that's tropical storm related, considering what it's showing in Louisiana. But with that, that's all I got today, Clint. Not anything super exciting.
All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to put the maps together. We do have a report coming up on Monday, final acres and quarterly stocks. So we'll see if we can get a spark from that. past that, we have the 4th of July a week from tomorrow, so you'll have a extended 3-day weekend with no markets there. Markets will be back opened up on Monday, so we'll be on Tuesday to let you know how we're starting out next week. Appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, you can check us out at midwestmarketmanagement.com. Thanks a lot and have a great day.
This material has been prepared by a sales or trading employee or agent of Midwest Market Management and is in the nature of a solicitation. This material is not a research report prepared by of Midwest Market Management Research Department. By accepting this communication, you agree that you are an experienced user of the futures markets, capable of making independent trading decisions, and agree that you are not and will not rely solely on this communication in making trading decisions. Distribution in some jurisdictions may be prohibited or restricted by law. Persons in possession of this communication indirectly should inform themselves about and observe any such prohibition or restrictions. To the extent that you have received this communication indirectly and solicitations are prohibited in your jurisdiction without registration, the market commentary in this communication should not be considered a solicitation. The risk of loss in trading futures and/or options is substantial, and each investor and/or trader must consider whether this is a suitable investment. Past performance, whether actual or indicated by simulated historical tests of strategies, is not indicative of future results. Trading advice is based on information taken from trades and statistical services and other sources that of Midwest Market Management believes are reliable. We do not guarantee that such information is accurate or complete, and it should not be relied upon as such. Trading advice reflects our good faith judgment at a specific time and is subject to change without notice. There is no guarantee that the advice we give will result in profitable trades.